Test.
Hello.
Hello. Still working on something on Unity, so.
All good, all good.
Assa.
Was
Assa.
what's that?
Assa.
I do love this new look, by the way. I never got the chance to say it, but
Thanks. I also really like it. I like that it's just not forthcoming with the face, but so many people just look around it or look under it, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Would you do that in real? Would you do that in real life?
yeah, would you
Just
go
look
outside in
under
real life and
somebody's
be like,
mask?
just excuse me, can I see you? They're like,
Like,
Lord.
sheesh.
Hello.
I'm wondering if Demix is gonna come here and he can let me know if I need to do anything for his new avatar I drew him. Basic ass thing. I'm trying to put together stuff for a little side of Digimon, like the characters from Pika's D&D.
Hmm.
And I think it's coming together.
I can Doraemon. Yeah, did that?
Does he want to be
Did that
Doraemon?
Doraemon came? Yes. Did that Doraemon came back with you?
I think so, yeah. We also like took that Agumon, just like just yoinked him.
Yeah, I saw that Doraemon. This guy.
Oh man, my hair is still wet.
I hate that.
I got rained on so hard today that it didn't seem like we were in a drought anymore.
Yeah. I still have to add a bit more to Emo Ren, but she is coming along. I gotta add the punchier slash effects and for kicks, but
I can't. Screw.
you know, this is what I did for Demix for Onibimon. Little guy, little puff, little hand puppet. I can go like and all over the place. Got a little invis toggle where it just stops so we can
Why does that seem like?
see your places and stuff.
Why does that seem like? Okay, number one, ghastly. Number two, it seems like fucking magic powder that you would
Mario.
snort.
Because it's based on the same thing that
Drugs?
Ghastly's based on, which is the Onibi yokai. It's Demix's custom Digimon for the D&D. He's a little gas ball. He's a little guy.
Bro,
He becomes
I
bigger
had
and
so
bigger
much
ghosts.
fun.
It's kind of cool.
Cool.
La criatura.
Terry was
But-
being a well-adjusted member of society today and being well-behaved. She shared her food with a creature that was hungry.
Nice.
Oh.
She's
It's
not
so
just
just-
evil.
The mental illness did not win today.
It was really funny
Yeah.
because Kier's like, how do you keep getting away with things when I'm not there? And Terry is just like, I just do this. Blah.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
I got
act
the thing,
adorable.
and I tried it before
And for
jumping
some
in.
reason, everybody falls
Work
for it
Blah.
every single time. And I'm just sitting here
Complaints,
going like,
anything you wanna mess with?
how?
That's because Terry's cute.
This little guy. This little jokester.
Little Terry is what she
Oh
is.
my gosh, it looks like it has anxiety. Perfect for you.
It looks like it has anxiety.
No, this is just
I don't know
another.
why.
This guy
Actually,
likes to
little
fuck
bastard.
around and terrorize people just as much as Terry and
Just a
Paula
ball of
does.
gas. Why does it look like it has
He's,
anxiety?
Didn't you set... Wasn't the kid
So-
type you put, like, fire starter? Like,
yeah, Firestarter.
yeah.
So this is the self-made one I made for Pika's D&D.
It's also why I
Oh, dang.
have My
This
Chemical
is-
Romance Renamon. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
This is Onabimon, as in the flames that come off a
Nerd.
Karubimon's tail.
That was also how we were flavoring it.
Oh, okay.
And his rookie evolution is
Your ankles are
Diogenmon. So my two
My whole leg is an
self-mades
ankle, what the
are
fuck do you mean?
both urban legends, urban myth-based Digimon.
Mhm.
This one isn't as terrifying lore-wise. Diogenmon is, or Diogens are spirits of children who were burned to death. And they're just
Sounds alright.
giant smoke monsters. This
Because
one is
a lot of the Pokemon, a lot of the Digimon I've noticed that have like actual like haunting backstories, it's usually something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
Onabis are just demons that hunt in packs of 30.
Hello. Hello, Mario.
But yeah,
Hello,
20 to
Mario.
30. It's a Japanese folklore type of thing. Usually
want a
out
cigarette?
in the fields.
Yeah, it's mostly like, I imagine it's like
Candy,
probably
though.
just something about the numbers
But,
or something
Aw.
like that. Because they're usually
Onami-
about old numbers.
I wanted Onami mod here likes to cause chaos.
Knowing Terry,
So
she
it's
would
another
try
Terry.
to fucking take. She would take a
Diogenmon,
cigarette from a
I kind of
stranger.
made him like Napster Blue from Undertale.
Yeah, you probably.
Yeah, I kind of figured that
Now
in the design. The way you were playing him.
The Crying Ghost,
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
which
a
is
life from
funny
Undertale.
when I start gaslighting people and making them hate themselves.
Guys,
it's
don't
like,
do
oh,
that. Gatekeep.
Just
Yeah,
be
we got into a fight
mindful.
with 3 Vmon.
Be mindful of how often you do that. Is that one if you do end up bringing it here?
What the? Oh, yeah.
I'll be honest, I have had way too many experiences of people being like, "Oh, you're in a coma, wake up," and it's that shit fucks with me.
Oh, so within the last session, we fought, what was it, 5, 6 Digimon at once?
Something like that.
Three
We had health.
Vmons, an Agumon, a Terriermon that went into a Gaugumon,
A Gargabon.
and a Hawkmon.
Yeah.
Before that, I called the 3 Vmons the unoriginals.
They were like a roving little band in them, and then
I mean, if it
They
was
were, like,
one, I
so
wouldn't have
offended.
said anything, but it was the fact that there were 3 Vmons.
I'm guessing
could
this
just
is over
played
in
into
the
it
D
where
and
they
D
were
campaign.
like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah. So with the unoriginals, one of them specifically got it stuck in their head, just like, why the hell did he say that? So I knocked out one of them, like I dragged them away, like, come here.
You kind of Assassin's Creeded them, to be honest.
Knocked out one.
But
The other one went over to fight Jake as his Agumon.
Mhm.
And the third one that's got caught up with the whole unoriginals. I'm just like, oh, look, it's the unoriginal.
Hello,
Wanna
Mario.
prove me wrong?
I'm a
Hello,
Digimon.
Future boss. I just fucking gaslit him.
I'm
to
definitely
fight
a
his
Digimon.
boss.
Yeah. I love that.
That is a weird looking animal.
Hang on a minute.
That is a very weird looking animal.
Damn.
Yep, definitely a
It's that
Digimon.
Renamon I keep hearing about.
Yeah, 100% Digimon.
Yeah.
I mean,
100.
Not as
You guys don't have to wait on me. You guys can go in.
I
Oh,
just
that's
got here. I didn't
illegal.
know that we were starting
Or
it
going
yet
through
or
the
not.
proper entrance.
Not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
Should I start?
Alright, here we go.
She was with C, so where should I start? Did you cafe?
We can be
Sounds
in the
good.
cafe, maybe.
Yeah.
Up to y'all.
I would be in the woods. Trying to scare
Totally wants to be in
Kodemon.
the woods.
Trying to scare Aku.
Oh, what the fuck? Why?
Wait. You.
Hello. Yes.
Is it ready?
Yes,
Very
I may need to
jealous.
adjust the size after I see stuff, but yes. Also, how do I recenter Steam VR?
I don't know, actually. There used to be a button for it. In the bottom left by the menu, it says recenter.
I just see library and exit VR and volume.
Oh, weird. For me, I have one between menu and volume that says recenter.
Yeah, I just don't have that button anymore. Shrug.
Damn. Wow. But can I see? I'm so curious. If it's in a
Okay.
presentable state.
It is. Actually, I guess this will be the first time
Oh,
I'm in
boy.
it in VR.
Can test it. There we go.
Probably going to need
Quiet
to adjust
kid into
some
BBO,
things.
back at it again. Maybe. It came out looking really good. I would say.
The hands of the God Eater stuff are usually pretty unreasonably large.
They seem decently proportional, I think.
Are you sure?
If we were to try to cook the meat from that, do you think it would taste good?
Yeah, I want to try that again.
Kind of flexed.
The ice cat. How do you think it would taste if we cooked one of those?
I honestly have no idea.
Yeah.
I've never really had cat before. Ayaku.
Neither have I. Hi. Hi, what's up? Oh no. Oh no, I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Ah!
Kneading,
Are you trying to
kneading,
Are you
making bread. Stretch out that back.
Help! Here, help! Why are
Kneading.
you laughing?
Kneading,
Do
kneading.
you really want Long Terry back?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no.
They're kneading, not like setting.
Okay, but how funny would it be if you woke up one night and I was just stood there with Long Terry?
Probably just me, or like, why are you long Terry sleepily? Or like, what the heck? It's probably like the most I'm probably gonna say. You also gotta remember, I'm not bothered by that. Everybody else is.
It's so weird because you're not bothered by anything I do. You don't react. I have like no effect on you. Not with the weirdness, not when I'm trying to act cute. You're just like, okay. And
Because I know for a fact that when you try to use cute to be like actually trying to like hide away from something.
Hola. Hola. How could you?
Man, you just
You
grab
stinky.
hug.
having a minute. Give me
Yeah.
a minute here.
That's creepy about her. Come on.
I looked at someone with my eyes like that and said, I can't read.
The carbuncle.
Carbuncle. You're fluffy.
Also, what?
Why am I getting blocked with my own ears? How could you? I trusted you. I trusted you. Ugh.
Hello.
Hi, Chi. Why are you anxiety ball?
Hi, Chi.
I felt like being in a bowl after the energy drinks.
Why are you bigger?
I was hungry.
Understandable.
I had a hot dog on the way here. Shockingly good. Lots of peppers.
What kind? Oh no.
Kneading. 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 Kneading.
Slowly roll them out into a pancake with eyeballs.
Oh no. Oh,
Is this what flat earthers feel like? The world is very flat and I feel very strange.
yes,
Hi.
because you are flat.
See here proving the flat earth theory.
What?
My
Flat
god.
Earth theory.
Now you're a perfectly
There are people that
smooth
believe that the
sphere.
Earth is flat.
Right.
Oh, that'd be cursed. No horns, just completely perfectly round. I become the
there's a lot of
shape.
Baby Digimon that are just rainbow. I mean, the bottom ones are basically that, just furry.
Oh my god, you're so right.
I am an orb, but I have little ears.
Yeah. Little snowball.
But
Yeah.
life starts off as a sphere. That's what cells are. And then they multiply into other spheres, and they keep blobbing together into even bigger spheres. Everything starts as a sphere.
I mean, if you talk about atoms, sure.
It goes even further.
Damn, bro, what the hell?
Exactly!
That was.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, shall we go inside the digital space?
Cozy.
I could get you a
And
good
it's
cozy
safe
spot
to
over
know.
in the digital space.
This is not intimidation.
Certainly
This is
feels
not
like it.
intimidation.
Yeah.
I love that. Anyway, shall we go inside?
Meow.
Clementine.
Clementine.
Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes,
Something about iron.
Now you show up, and I'm no longer hiding. Fuck.
Were you attempting to surprise me?
No,
this one.
Iraku.
Oh.
We were talking about it before we moved over here too.
No.
Also, I sampled other energy drinks.
I've been causing
Well, that
just a
was-
little trouble.
How are you, Aku?
Did you see?
Stop causing troubles.
I went to
Aku Waku.
the iron group because they
She's
had a little
actually
adventure
about
thing
to
going
Waku.
on.
This time around.
Wait, you did what?
Answer my question.
I went to the iron
Oh, what?
because there's a little adventure thing
Did
going
you
on,
sleep?
and I
Yes,
went
I
down to
slept.
this little
I
store
slept in a
and got
bowl.
a thing of fruit punch. There's
Yeah!
only because I'm still
Okay.
very small,
Your
and I
Kindle
shared some
sword
with
is about
Kier.
as thick as my arm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end up joining
Yeah.
up anyways. Work.
That's kind of concerning.
Why? It's just
Yeah, I
bamboo.
feel that. I
Snap.
get that.
I know.
You been feeling better though?
That's concerning
Yeah,
for
for the
me,
most
not
part.
for you.
Okay.
Just a bit sore, but that's mostly just because of work.
Yeah. No, that's normal. It's just I remember you were saying you were tired. So that's why I'm like, I was wondering if you were okay now.
I shall take
I'm
a
not
chip.
always tired, more or less. It's just more the fact if I'm on a mission and the journal kicks in at that point.
Because I heard that.
Okay.
I can reach.
They are being struck with the wah 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 wah.
Yep.
Struck by the wah.
Shit. Struck by the web indeed.
Kira was mostly frustrated
Yeah,
because I seem to
close
keep my
range,
way out of
mid-range.
everything.
Good for you.
Because you do!
You do that
Get mid to long.
Yeah, I commit a crime and then
Mid
I just
short.
What's up?
You are nothing but
Alright, that
chaos
never
given
works.
rabbit form.
On me.
It doesn't work with me either.
Okay, finally somebody else has work on.
Yeah, no, I'm not letting that work with me. Definitely
I'm
not.
mostly just silly.
I
Yes,
see
you're
past
mostly
their
silly.
trickery.
But the times where you go a little bit on the more chaotic
gotta go
side.
carefully.
Ah!
To be fair, what is it? How am
Ah!
I genuine? I think Aku's trying to get to
I
Bearman.
think they're trying to, yeah, trying
Nice
to
and
King of the
slow.
mountain. Yeah.
Aku likes to have the high
Little
ground.
jump. There you go. No, right here. There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
Jon Snow senses. Never mind.
What? Are you about to toss me off, silly?
No.
Actually surprising how much.
Thought you were about to lie
Aku,
to me or
stop.
something. Had the urge. I get it. It's fine, I'm embarrassed.
Not solid.
Climbing up stuff.
Okay, let me try.
I got claws now. So it's kind of uncomfortable. It feels like a little bit of lower gravity.
Speaking of gravity,
How did you get up here as a slime?
oh god.
I see. So he wasn't.
I no longer stand alone!
Oh my god.
Why
And then we have surprise Aku over there.
Yeah.
Nobody expects
Because they hopped over that.
Nobody.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Aaron
Boy, you have the high ground.
Oh my gosh!
It's like someone threw gel in the
Licorice.
know if I can jump down from there?
Oh, it could be worth apparently the whole not having fun.
Pulls out a tray of tea ingredients for later.
Huh? Is somebody planning a tea party or something?
This is Olo or Bizit.
This is Zolo.
Okay.
This is an entirely
Okay.
different character. Sorry, here. Let me check to make sure my mic's on the right thing.
No, your mic is on the right thing.
Okay, yeah. So you hand Zolo tea ingredients. He asks, "Huh?
We said we
somebody
would have
holding
tea
a
with
tea party?
Snuggly.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes.
Mizo.
Hello.
For later.
Okay. Do you want me to put it inside or?"
Sure. He's got all the things. The whisk, the the tea, the hot water brewer because Aku too lazy to actually brew hot water.
An electric kettle, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that a completely different song?
Probably. And now for something entirely different. As Ruthlessness is Mercy Upon Ourselves just starts playing in my head. Actually, I think I know more
And you
lyrics
can
than
have
others.
fun at the YMCA. You can have fun at the YMCA.
Nah. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
Is that a musical song?
Epic the Musical.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that and Indie Cross have been living rent-free in my head for the past week or so.
Oh yeah, Indie Cross has gotten me. I can't put that shit
The second
away.
episode came out, and it had so much popularity. I'm surprised I only saw it 2 weeks after it came out. Obviously, the algorithm was doing work. It was so good that enough people who saw it, and then it just spreads.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And now everybody knows what Indie Cross is.
Yeah.
There is no way the author of that did that without the consent of everybody that all of the games that went into there.
Yeah. With how they make their credits, I'm pretty sure they got consent.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't even know that My Neighbor game, but I've seen it on YouTube a few times, and Bear Trap. Get out of my house. Why the fuck do you have a bear trap?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of people are real riled up over the Gabriel and Cuphead scene.
The what?
Or the Drifter and the Beheaded. I think his name is Gabriel anyway.
Oh, it's the Gabriel.
You insolent machine!
Oh, yeah. I thought you said the gay... Oh, I thought you said gay something, but you said Gabriel and Cuphead. Okay, I understand now. I could not process your words, funny magic man.
Come on, I'm not even doing the voices.
Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm smoking piss.
Nah, I think the most voice that I can put on is Shadow, get me those Chaos Emeralds.
Damn.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and apparently I can also do a pretty solid Snake. Though that one's more of a come and go kind of thing. Anyway, should we head back out of the inn now that we put the tea down?
Yes. Many book. So many book.
I do have a lot of books. Unfortunately, most of the shelves in there aren't actually filled. Just the ones within immediate view of the entrance. Luckily, since they're digital, we don't have to worry about spilling anything on them.
Haha. Oh wait, no arson.
I mean, you guys still light things on fire, right? I don't know how that works in the digital world.
I don't know. Aku don't know digital world. Digital world kinda
Conservation of mass, conservation of energy. I don't think these things exist in the digital world.
Hmm. They're still at entrance.
Well, I'm gonna continue sitting here at the bottom of the stairs, hoping people don't notice me, because I don't want to get yelled at again.
Okay.
Okay.
Still at entrance?
Wait, say that again?
Still in
I know.
Species is named the Shinimon, so probably irritating itch on the tip of your nose.
Oh, that explains it.
I cast manual breathing.
None of you guys breathe.
I guess.
Yeah, the lack of breathing.
Now it makes us wonder what's going to be the evolution then.
I cast tongue awareness.
You're gonna be aware of your ankles when I point them.
Once you actually digivolve.
Hold on, I feel something in my mouth.
I got a tongue. What are you talking about?
Which one?
I said some of you guys don't.
I don't have teeth.
You know that image of Punimon earlier where they actually have a mouth?
Kinda go bother Zolo.
I has
And not yell at Zolo.
Do crime.
Not you.
What?
They still at entrance.
Yeah.
Combing your hair.
As you comb his hair, a lot of dust is coming out. No, as in like into the comb.
Okay.
It's like your comb's getting very.
I got dust thrown at me.
More of lint.
Better.
Hello. Thank you, I guess.
Yeah. Take care of hair, it's very nice.
I don't think I've ever had anybody comb my hair.
Should do it more often, it's very comforting.
Why did it sound like they're shooting without a nose?
I'll take your word for it.
Aku have no hair. None to speak of, so no, it's no a very nice experience. Just
Of
no
course
kneading.
Not. You're an Agumon.
What?
You're an Agumon.
No one
when it
knows
comes
what
to hair.
Aku is under the mask. No one knew who I was before I put the mask on, mask on, mask on.
Well, technically, you've had a mask ever since you hatched from your egg.
Yeah.
And we only recently learned who you were when we went and found your grave.
Yeah, bandit.
Or memories. Or whatever that is.
Bandit is resting.
In my brain, I heard Bandit is resetting.
No, no, no. Aku will never die. Aku never dies!
Until they released the new version where Aku did finally die because Samurai Jack went back to the past. I'm also not a fan of the final episode because they're missing a lot of the the last season's characters. Where's the space bugs from another planet?
Aku will never die. Jack will never win. Foolish samurai warrior has lost. No!
It took 20 years
Aku
for me.
refuse!
It took 20 years. But he made
Refuse!
his way back to the
Refuse!
past. Even
Never happened!
Well, he
Never
destroyed-
happened! Never
He
happened!
destroyed the Fate portal that the... What's his name? The bald guy with the black glasses, the Matrix guy, was defending for Samurai Jack when Samurai Jack became better. Except Aku got to that portal, killed him, and destroyed Fate. And somehow Samurai Jack... Okay, technically he beat Aku, I wouldn't say that he won.
Jack will never win.
But he already did.
No. Because
In
Aku
the
is
future's
right here.
past. Are you telling me that... Holy shit, there is a Jackmon. Are you going to need to face your rival Jack at some point? Is that why
Maybe.
you're training Kendo? So that you can sword fight him properly and honorably before pulling out all of your transformation techniques?
Master the sword. Aku will have the magic sword.
Isn't that like impossible?
Aku will make the sword evil. Evil!
I think that's impossible. I think you need to make your own sword that will counter that sword.
The blade of evil.
What was I about to think? I was gonna say something. I have many complaints about that latest season that they released for it. I don't remember what the poignant one was, but there was one that was very... Right! I hate the fact that the entire story of Samurai Jack's latest season is the same story they told in episode 2, except stretched over an entire season.
Hmm.
Do you actually know what I'm talking about?
Love story.
No.
Oh.
The entire last season story boils down to I shall beat the me that is evil, and I will be the good me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it literally in episode 2, Jack's demons taking the form of himself, his inner demons, and he has the whole fight, and then he's like, no, you cannot hurt me. And then we're talking about Samurai Jack, Aku's greatest nemesis.
Defeat
and how he had to learn
Jackmon!
the same lesson twice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wielding a magic
defeat whoever that
sword.
is.
The question is, who gave the pumpkin a sword?
I mean, who gave
Must be Pumpkin Rick.
Their arm said pumpkin.
There's no
Okay,
way.
so there's Pumpkin
There's
Mon,
no
and
way
there's
that
Noble
actually...
Pumpkin Mon.
Are you serious?
Surely there can be a samurai
It's
pumpkin
so out
Mon.
of nowhere, okay? Like the Kool-Aid man in a conversation. Be judged.
Damn.
Aku will sluck you up.
I don't even know what sound I just made.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
know why, but it feels like that's a lyric from a Jet Set Radio song.
Aku will suck you up like the slime vac and throw you into the water.
No, Aku gonna slug you up. Aku gonna slug you up.
Please
Slug you
refrain from
upside the head.
Slug you up.
There we go, that's what I was thinking. That was the song.
Slime and suck got confused and became sluck.
Why slug? Why not just slug?
Brand of like Play-Doh.
It's like that. What was that stuff that was like the? What was it? Gak? What the fuck was it called?
Gacked?
Oh my god, I just got struck with a core memory right there. Holy I remember seeing those ads on TV in between watching Cartoon Network.
Unfortunately, my father is very old, and that means that I had to sit through reruns of some really old things.
Damn.
Aku like Kakashi.
I watched old cartoon reruns.
Okay, translations. What do you think of Blood Blockade Battlefront? You don't know what that is, do you?
Interesting first season, but not continue because completely forgot everything that happened in it and just kind of cared nothing.
Actually, there is some semblance of continuity in the manga, but I will agree they kind of really jumped ships for it. But it is very manga accurate, actually. Surprisingly, I think they covered all of the story beats in the manga. Which is disappointing because that means that there's no more Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Yeah, it is something.
It does actually cover the backstory of what's his name, Cruz.
But you know, that's not new. That's not old. That's new, right?
Are you sure you want to talk old? Inuyasha.
Aye! Tetsaiga! Windscar!
The fact that they got an extra season as well, just like Samurai Jack did to finish out the story. Personally, the ending of Inuyasha before the newest season was one of the only endings I was ever satisfied with.
Oh,
because
yeah.
Basically, like, our adventures will continue, but we're not going to tell you about them. Suck it.
If only it was in dub. Toonami, why must you fail me?
Did you not internet?
Inuyasha, the final season, was in sub.
Oh, as it should be.
Yeah, not dub.
Yeah.
It was the only season with no dub.
Unironically makes some sense. They probably think, yeah, it's not worth it to bother dubbing it for the... If the people are interested, they're gonna read it. And on the topic of potentially the I can't say that without breaking character. Never mind.
I need to start watching more anime. I've mostly been watching how it's...
Huh? Huh?
What cards do you have? I've been collecting these weird cards called Junkyard. I occasionally find them in old boxes and stuff. They're in my Neat Things collection, next to my books on war. And I feel random nuts and bolts, I don't know where they go to.
Our Peacock collection. Every time people drop them, I try and pick them up.
I would say
Monster Reborn! Monster Reborn! Monster Reborn!
You see, when people keep dropping their RP cards, I make a copy.
That's a lot
I've got quite a collection of RP cards, yes.
I know one of my buddies has a rare collector's edition original Gabumon card.
I have a rare collector's edition pre-Purple Lotus, shit, what's his name?
I don't have long arms, so I can't squish properly.
He ran the Misty Shores for a while.
Jobel?
That's not the name of the character. Ryesh! Yes, I have a rare Lotus Ryesh card.
Oh. Now that was actual fourth wall break.
There's 4 walls. What? I only see 2 walls right here. True.
There's a 5th wall. There's a 6th wall. There are 7.
There's
Does the
also
floor count as
the
a
walls
wall?
of the staircase. The walls.
Just change your
There's
perspective.
The canyon walls. There's the cliff walls. There's the walls on the house.
Like
That's
this.
a lot of
All
walls.
these walls make a circle. All these walls make walls make
All these walls don't make a house.
a circle.
They rotated my boy.
Throw taco faster, banana.
What has happened?
Hold on. I have a thing for this.
We're breaking the
Explain
walls.
the
There are
shark
no more
going to
walls.
attack the man, and the man
Everything
pointing
is
the
wall
shark, so it's
now.
pointing down.
The floor is wall. The stair is wall.
That
Ah!
means you walk into the sky, or that you're gonna fall towards the gate.
Walk into the sky?
That's how he ascends. Aku, don't go towards the light!
Is this some power of what was it? Lord of Darkness? Aku? I don't know.
Shape-shifting Master of Darkness.
Dang Master of Darkness. That was it.
Wasn't it supposed to be shape-shifting Master of Evil?
I don't know.
Evil. Evil! Wait, that merman.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why, but I feel an immense hatred for the series that that's from.
Hey, if you want to get some real guts, don't you go like.
Nah, you wanna hear something really old?
Huh.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Oh
Oh my
god.
lord.
Power word flashback.
I'm not evil, I swear.
I'm still fucked up that you can just pull out anime villain laugh. Like whenever you want.
No, 80s anime villain laugh.
That's what I mean.
I'm totally not Cell.
I remember that weird Goku guy talking about some cell dude. Is he like a gigantic amoeba? Or is he like a sentient prison cell? with no-
Oregayu. Cell Desu-sama.
What?
I have
What?
not that series.
I think they're a little confused why you've been rotated.
You know what? How about this? You want a blast from the past? You ever heard of Hamtaro?
Hamtaro. So
That's
hamster.
what happens when Aku rotates.
Yes.
Gravity for him rotates as well.
They finally noticed.
Question the Aku. Rotate faster,
I'm
banana.
gonna go see what they doing.
You spin Aku wide round, spins around. Doop doop.
And now my brain has fallen upon a decision.
Tax evasion.
Y'all remember Homestuck?
Nope.
Aku touched on that cursed person part of the internet, yes?
As a very bookish person, I have marathoned the entirety of it, and then learned that it continued recently on April 1st, and it was not an April Fool's joke.
Yeah. There was the epilogue, and then there was the other stuff, like the post stuff, which is all like books. They're all like chapters written out to describe what happened. No more comic. Why no more comic? Comic was funny.
No, there is more comic. There is comic.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was all written out.
Power would go look it up.
Hello,
Actually,
Zinfania-chan.
I have a tab open for that I can throw your way. I haven't bothered continuing to read it, but I have it. If you send me a message on the phone, I can send you the thing. Oh, right, that absolutely ancient piece of media that everybody swears by being one of the best sci-fi series ever. Have you ever heard of the irresponsible Captain Taylor?
No.
That is a piece of media that needs to be shared. So this is a few pages after it started continuing again, but yep.
Yeah, I just didn't know if she came back with me yesterday, that's all.
I don't know why the website appears to have changed, because this is where I read the entirety of it before, and it was not called that before.
Such long text.
Glass of orange juice. Glass of orange juice. Glass of orange juice. I don't have gravity magic in here, that is all just to balance. Oh. Well,
I am the balance. I am the base of the Great Orange Tower. Yes.
You can eat the gas.
What are you doing?
Sugar. There's only one of them. Never mind.
Need.
Ah, it doesn't go down, I've tried.
Gaps, the other is push it on you,
Like,
so you can
seriously,
drink
this
it.
is a possibility.
Hi.
Hi.
It could be Taylor rubbing off of you. That could be why.
Tea stuff ready whenever.
Have you guys ever seen me be anything
Pardon?
like Terry?
It's actually
Tea stuff. With Zolo later.
You want to the gas? She's made of sugar.
I'm fine.
It's made of sugar.
Oh, right. Oranges.
It tastes like sugar.
Yeah, it's a sheer glass, so it's actually edible.
Passes another contract over. There are now 88.
What level are we on now?
No, this...
Still level 2.
Okay. Wait, I thought we
I
got
just
up to level
bring-
3.
Class, I just bring
Oh, we're on level 2.
oranges and...
Yeah, I heard all that.
I'm gonna have a man TV.
I am so
I'm also
Just
confused.
chaos.
Yes,
Just
I
chaos.
cannot express
It's
many
just chaos at this
emotions,
point.
but know
If
that
you're
I'm
not following
confused.
it,
If you need help going through all that, I got you. I don't go,
Perpetual
I don't go out as
surprise.
much as you guys, so I got plenty of time.
I'm just being a menace.
I'm my own woman. I'm going out here.
Damn.
Now I have.
Vroom.
I'm fine.
Skirt.
Unfortunately, it's not a ramp.
How dare. That is Aku weak spot. How dare.
But Aku doesn't have a nose, does he?
Weak spots are weak spots. Not body parts.
Also, can you believe that people thought that Aku was a Hanya mask and not a totem pole?
What? Oh!
Another one.
Power word unsneeze.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine if you could make someone sneeze go back.
A tall pillar.
Not just that, but the art style and everything. He is so not a Hanya mask. He is significantly closer to a totem pole.
If only multiple faces.
Yeah, Gaga arrives and everybody starts celebrating.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that toy now.
I'm sorry.
Nobody did that when I arrived.
Well, I'll check on you.
Yeah, but nobody celebrated. Anyway. What day is today?
Monday.
Monday, May 19th, 2025. Or is it 2045 or is it 2035? Time is weird.
And Purple Lotus time at 2040 or 24:25. Which most people use, but other people just use
Yeah.
other time.
Yeah.
Does that mean coughing is your lungs trying to challenge you?
Why is my brain doing backflips on my tongue?
Ooh, forget how to speak. Ooh, forget how to speak. Ooh, forget how to speak.
Ooh, I cast on.
No.
I cast yawn plus manual breathing.
I cast awareness of tongue.
I cast total eyeball awareness. And now I have tears running down my cheek because of eyeball awareness. Anyway, I recast Yawn.
Hey, Akil.
Hi.
Zolo.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. Here, one more time.
Something vaguely, like, almost like...
Oh, sorry.
Wrong decision, Ted, but that one.
Yeah.
Well, more specifically, their description.
Did you think about anything of what I said?
Pretty much all I've been thinking about.
Context, I could not know. Whoa.
I was in
that really weird place. I also ran into some guy that looked
If you
kind of
want
like
to,
a knight looking for
can you speak to Aku and you two can talk?
What happened, Shin?
If you want, I can explain to Aku and you two can talk.
I kind of just looked at him and said, why you want to know? I don't know who you are. Stranger danger.
If you guys
If you're
want
willing to explain it, are you willing to hear Shin out, Aku?
Hey.
I mean, I think I can explain it pretty simply.
We're not doing the mess house trap.
Alright, give it your best shot.
I want to help and to be there, but I shouldn't try.
Is that what I said, Zolo? Is that really what you remember me saying?
A lot of people yelled a lot of things that day.
What I was saying is, remember that I'm here to fight for you.
And I want to be able to stand beside you and not behind you.
But there's things that nobody can affect that are preventing us from doing that.
We just have everybody here. We've been just chatting, update reports.
So I shouldn't look for options or possibilities?
Not by yourself.
Over there for a second.
It's clear that you know how to adventure in the digital world. You've shown it by going into the Digimon's network.
Mainly good vibes.
Like, going into the cyber world by yourself is the stupidest thing that the smartest one that I know could ever think of.
I'm glad they're talking.
Have I ever tried that?
There might be a few sparring sessions.
No, but considering all that you've been saying is that you want to change something, I expect you to make me worry again by running off without telling me.
More stress relief.
You guys would catch me before I finish doing whatever it is anyway.
That's not the point. Friends watch each other's backs.
Yeah, and I
Until
want to
you-
be able to watch yours.
We can't do that yet. You've tried showing up in the real world. It doesn't work. We don't know what we can do other than finding the parts that you're missing.
We could figure out what else to put in my bag. Currently all I have is healing discs, and everybody else already has an alternative to that.
What about your gun?
What's that going to do against a champion level?
Well, stall it until I can get there, because we're partners.
Standing out here chatting.
Looks good, better than...
And I'd like to be able to do more. Even if it's not hurting the enemy.
Other than what happened over at Red Diamond.
Why can't you just accept that there's some things we can't help until we can reach a certain milestone?
And this is what I mean when I said they're saying don't even try. You're not
That's
the only
not
one
what
who
I'm
said
saying.
that, by the way.
You're twisting what I'm saying again, Zolo.
Uh-oh.
I intend to imply that the others who yelled at me said essentially what I said there.
I know it's hard to ignore with them being right there.
What I'm trying to say is that you're capable of doing that, but until we reach a certain point, it's really dangerous to do.
Headache last night because I got beaten up.
We need to wait, we need to organize, and we need time.
Didn't you promise us that you wouldn't...
It was a simulation.
Yes, and that guy...
I didn't think that they'd pull out effort, so I wasn't...
When
worried
I'm
that
saying
they
that,
pulled
doesn't that make
out
enough of a
effort.
point?
I didn't think it would be a bad fight.
Yeah, of course.
If it wasn't so bad, I wouldn't have had a split.
So there's absolutely nothing we can possibly think of that I could do to help.
Variety of different strike levels.
But I did use...
Only in a digital sense is what I can think of, other than, like, putting something on the drone?
I couldn't bring the concept.
You have to make do with what you have.
Kick my ass.
They let you basically change your form in there.
Like, you could put a gun on the drone or something? You could, maybe try getting a set of armor?
Yeah. I tried.
Newer weapon? I don't know. Have you tried doing any of this?
Weapons are my best way to get
We're
stronger.
currently waiting on the forge for armor.
That is true, but I mean...
Which forge?
Their forge. The internet here isn't strong enough to be able to put too much on the drone.
How bad can this one be?
Wait.
And then
Whenever we seem to try and get close, the fucking stupid thing shows up and you gotta make sure you have things not like
Have you followed up at all with them?
Yes. Currently it's just a waiting game.
If you're so quick to accept that, why can't you just understand it universally?
That there's.
It's mostly a front or the back end. Yeah, without me trying to.
It's not like healing items are the only kind of items that can exist. Why can't we figure out anything else to put in my bag?
I don't know what else there would really be needed if we're going together.
Digimon have weaknesses. Stun grenade, maybe a blast of darkness, blast of light,
Your
blast of
dimension
fire.
has all of those weird foods.
I might have another
Yeah.
idea. For Metagago, when you used my energy last time to get stronger, we could make something that could give him energy while I'm not there, and you could give them to them.
And these are the kind of opinions I've been looking for, but everybody's just been telling me no, stop thinking about it.
I mean, it's not like I mind fat. I'm very.
Everyone's probably thinking that you're running into the front lines like me. You want to be next to me, I get that, but you know the kinds of fights that I get into.
Did everybody think I was saying that literally? I meant metaphorically.
I might have misunderstood that last time, but because I'm not very smart myself. I misunderstood.
I'm gonna eat my own glove, dude. I'm gonna lose my whatever marbles I have left and
I got
slip
yelled
on
at
them
by
and
5
crack
people
open my
that day.
digital head.
And at least 2 of them decided that I wasn't worth trying anymore.
It's good though. I'm mostly just chillaxing.
I want you to try. I've wanted you to try from the very beginning, but at the same time, I want to protect you and keep you safe.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know that I was asleep that long.
Before I found you in that factory, I had dreams about what you were going through.
Guys, I forgot something to tell you guys before I passed the duck out after what happened at Ratstown.
What?
Good news! It's something unique about Gabumon's code, but there's a very high chance that he will retain his memories.
Isn't that what I said?
I don't know, did you? I was passed out for
I
almost a
said
week.
something similar. I didn't have those exact details, but I remember that Gabumon was in the cafe one day, and we had learned that they had memory issues, so Rin, who was also there, talked about backing up their memories and gave us an example.
Whatever. Gillian said the same thing, but it's always a chance. I'm not gonna believe it until I see it.
Anyway, you were saying something
Rin
important with
said,
proof?
What are you favorite
because it happened before. Like, this was Gabumon's second death in the metaverse. And he came back with his memories intact.
I didn't know it was a second time.
I believe this is one of those cases of I think Gao Gao's employing expect the worst, hope for the best.
That's all I can do.
Good way to live.
It's the most reasonable way to look at it, but there is a higher likelihood rather than not than apparently Gabumon's setup allows him to at least retain part of his memory. I don't know how much is in that backup.
Some's better than none.
At least it will still be the same Gabu. We make new
Depends
memories
on-
from what we have.
Depends on how often they update it. Is it a monthly thing? Is it a weekly? Do they do it every time they go on a mission, etc.?
I thought it was daily.
Or so if it is there, is it basically the same?
There's something I need to tell you guys, but technically it's not just a book, and if I give that out of the book without a task being done, it means I get someone's soul. I don't want to do that. Fucking hate the book.
Make one do a backflip or something.
The book I carry as Balmon. It has weird fucking rules. Whatever is being written in there, I can only give out safely if a task is being completed. If the knowledge within the book is obtained without a task being done, I get someone's soul.
Okay, so what's the task?
Give us a task.
Backflip. We can run around the island.
If you task Gao Gao to beat on someone.
We can have an existential crisis about our mortal existence of this coil.
You do
that.
You do that.
You do that all the time.
That's a usual.
Maybe put suggestion on the back.
Well, if we're all gonna hear the information, we all have to participate.
Galga
or
must
is that
defeat
just
me.
policy?
I mean, if
I mean, maybe.
Task playing a game of Simon Says.
Oh God.
Oh,
Then
is he
it's
saying?
multiple tasks that everybody can be a part of.
I'm gonna have a bit of a problem with that.
Yeah, I
Oh
don't think
yeah,
we'll worry it
that,
anyways.
that is a good point actually.
Does it have to
I
be
mean,
the
you
soul
would
of the
right
person
away.
who read it, or can you just
problem
like get
there.
an ant or something?
Sorry again?
Does it have to be the soul of the person who read it, or can you like get an ant or something?
I don't know.
We're not
that's
taking
offensive.
ant souls.
I was gonna.
Yeah, we're here hoping for the
Question.
double it and give it to the next person.
How about the
This is the
soul of the
question
vampire?
if we can essentially have one representative for the entire group, because that would make it more simple.
I'm pretty sure if one person obtains the information, then legitimately,
split
and
it.
then shares it with the others, then
Right,
it's,
it's not
within
from the book.
reason.
Yeah. It's
only if they source it
like
from the
reading
book
books.
directly, is from what I can tell
You
how the
shouldn't read that
contract
one,
works.
Chief.
The thing
That
is,
makes sense, Dad.
I kind of
I
noticed
read a
that
lot
the
of things
weird
that I shouldn't read.
gimmicks of Digimon, like magic shit, is
say this
very
when you
similar
really
to like
should.
contracts
Something
and shit.
tells
They're
me that
very
that
to the
thing isn't
letter.
just a warning.
So Imon's a fucking
It's to be
bae.
taken literal.
I didn't say I
Or
would
Valmont,
be
at least.
I
anything,
thought
but
it
you
closer
said you
to like
wanted
the
a
way that book
representative.
works is more like a devil contract.
True. True.
Literally in his
But-
name.
I mean, it literally, if you don't perform the task, it literally takes your soul.
It's just demon stuff. What? Like.
But
Well,
is
in
there
the metaverse, can we
like
find
what's
someone
the
else?
conditions
Oh,
of
Dilmon,
that?
are you a fae?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it just wouldn't
No.
work.
I am an imp,
That's true. That's true.
and Balmond
I
technically
think
is a
that's more
demon.
of a
It was kind
fiend.
of funny though.
Makes sense.
Probably.
People around here nod.
It needs to be something worthy of that information, considering that information may be pretty important to Gabumon.
What's an important thing that we can
It's
do?
he.
I just had a very horrible idea, but we're not
So
burning
isn't
my
something,
library.
Something along the lines of
We're
the more
not burning
important
your library.
information, the
What the
harder
hell?
the task is usually.
Yeah, it seems like the bigger the
Sacrificing
information,
knowledge
the
for
more
knowledge, but
proportional
we're
the
not
task.
doing that.
But I could think of something,
I'm down for
and it's
that.
a little evil.
Yes.
Huh?
Been a while since the cafe's gotten a deep cleaning. We're gonna need it for the reservations. She looks smug as she says it.
Let's not exploit this. Even if it would be funny as
I'm
shit.
saying
To
that
be fair, it makes
we just
sense,
killed two
but,
birds with one stone because we need to do it anyways.
Or rather,
You could have just asked everybody.
I'll just be the trash
But it's
I
convenient.
actually have an idea.
What's your idea?
Me too.
Technically, if Terry was here,
What happened?
given the bond between Tamer and Digimon, what if y'all in your rookie stages, minus the two of you with your spirit, y'all fight me
As when I'm Balmon.
And what if we
see.
beat you, then that's what will be able to let us get that.
Yes, but to make it fair, you're
Coughing
all gonna
babies
be your
versus
rookies,
hydrogen bomb.
barring you two.
It's just a task, right? You don't need to win. Can it just be the act of fighting?
No, if
Depending on
Till
how it's
satisfaction.
set. Yeah, it's like.
Let's go with
depending
till
on the wording.
satisfaction.
Until satisfaction. Okay.
Get the spar.
Whoa.
Am I legally
Balmond
obligated
cell
to
games.
help?
People with tamers. That we.
Well,
am I gonna
yeah,
have to fight a
you are
Balmond?
kind of exempt. You kind of have to evolve me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yeah,
I'm
you're
going
kinda
here
exempt.
by a stretch with the bond between Tamer and their Digimon, meaning if the Digimon completes the task or either of the two of the bond completes the task, it counts for the Tamer too. Besides, we know
theoretically-
this because I've told you information of the book when you're fine.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I've been exempt from tasks.
But I don't think that's one that would be able to be told to you, considering how big of a deal.
It's important, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more of
Yeah.
a smaller thing. Smaller things.
So,
Oh dear,
to the
I'm
arena?
sure if I tell like before.
If we're
This
gonna
impli-
fight, the arena is too small for this.
Yeah. Like, I know he can tell me stuff safely, I just haven't decided to have the chaotic, stupid idea of trying to read the book directly, because that might fuck with me.
We would need to take a trial to get information, and the trial would be everyone against Balmon, pretty much.
Wait, is it
Oh, I see.
everybody?
The Digimon.
Or at least the rookie Digimon.
In the rookie form and
Oh.
in our digital state.
Rookie raid.
Oh god, we're gonna be
Are we
fucking
going to be doing
babysitters.
that meme I saw where it's one gorilla versus 100 humans, but in this case it's one Immon versus literally everyone here?
Yeah.
Melee,
well,
melee. Whatever.
We gotta help with.
Melee,
We probably don't
melee.
got him, but we totally got it.
Range.
Wait, are you able to?
Oh man, sadly not the first time. I would take a shotgun blast to the face.
Yeah, sorry about
I
that.
can say the same.
I've been there, buddy.
Can we do it
Yeah.
here, considering the arena is too small?
Yeah.
We create
Are we gonna leave
of a bigger arena?
I will
Yeah,
watch.
that would also work.
Do I need to expand
we
the
gonna
arena
leave
size?
it?
Like,
I
I
think,
can
I
do
think you're
that.
getting exception.
I mean, to
Or
be fair, we're
simulation
not
of a bigger
exactly-
arena, like Nat said.
Special
All I can do is
case.
watch.
Yeah, this is a special
I might have
case.
some simulations of a
Yeah,
bigger
there's a
arena
lot.
that I've been working
Why don't
on.
we use
Unless you
the
want me to
area
shrink
by
in
the docks
fear.
then?
Crime.
That's pretty.
Shrink in fear
nice
pretty
and
Being
good.
open.
murdered.
Okay.
And have a chance of yeeting
I'm
yourself off the
murdered.
edge.
I was gonna say
Okay,
no flying.
okay. Nat, do you have a arena kind of simulation that also has a, pedestal for spectators?
I know one.
Lance does one. He created one some time ago.
We could do it in the cave.
That reminds me, I need to also
Nudge.
set up.
I know which one.
I know I set up all the defenses, but I still need to just in
Still
case set up the
exists.
alarm stage.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
It has
Vibin'.
an area for spectators as well as the arena.
It has an area for spectators, an arena, and a control area. So people
Should
have
we
fighting
use that
music.
then?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Continue.
I like fighting.
Ugh.
I know you do.
It's like a big wrestle ring, and there's lava.
Okay,
It's cool.
Wait,
What about fighting?
I'm just gonna allow you two to manipulate the gate outside so we can set up.
I'm epic.
What about? Oh no. We're all fighting against Mama.
I literally
I will
left
be
the gates
emotional
coordinates
support.
stuff
Not
open
stuff
for a
fighting
reason
like
to
that, they
allow
can't
for
do
this sort
shit.
of jerry rigging.
Worse than fighting us, Tamar.
Unless I go long Terry.
I mean,
I don't know.
I wouldn't say I'd be
Said
good emotional
already.
support, but I'll be emotional support.
Otherwise, it would be unfair.
I guess you're gonna have to deal with long Terry.
You'll be our realism.
No.
Is it fair for us to be participating then if it's just rookies?
Considering otherwise you would just be in your human form,
It
so
could
you
be
feel
worse.
bad about it? Yeah.
That'd be funny though.
We could be in a situation
A
where we're fighting
shotgun
to a
here,
human fight as human
or we
would
could be
be
fighting
very
Gulu
much
again,
useful.
or we could be fighting an
Yeah, I have a
existential
baseball
crisis
bat.
inside of our minds every 5 minutes because you overthink.
Anyway,
You have
we should
armor.
get going.
Forget about it. Go on.
Hey!
Oh, let's go.
By the way, Zil, I was thinking of asking them about getting you potentially the first of maybe a weapon made out of Digizoid. I was just wondering what you were thinking of were we to pursue that option.
I'm also thinking of putting more things in my bag, but I've yet to get any suggestions.
I'm not sure myself since we can only do so much without the card system.
Again. Terrier mod's never done combat.
The most I can do is just run into bro.
Out of character, I have planned things for after Zolgus the Third Crest to give him some combat.
You're the brightest white here somehow.
I can't imagine Terry's gonna just have to like
at some point to have
you're at your
headbutt.
We should
Because
clarify
it's
what's
gonna
actually happening, because I'm also confused. And I can
at
work
least
better
half going away
coordinates.
before that,
Ask
before you
Gil.
come back.
Yeah, he's currently being introduced to how the map works.
information about you.
I was mostly just double checking. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do like more with the support discs, since like that's sort of the DR sort of thing.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
Should be a lot of tomfoolery.
There gotta be like,
But in
hey,
exchange, you're
Digi
able to
versus
do a
a
bit
white
more
grown man.
as a tamer individually, rather than just being raw support.
Look, okay, there's a weakness for all tall people. Go for their
I'm gonna need
shins.
to double check on that.
I mean,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need to get a run.
I mean, I am the smallest one here, so
That's definitely a discussion for me and Elvon to have.
Don't worry,
Just
in the worst
figuring
case
out like how
scenario,
to buff your
you
character
how
up a bit.
chimpanzees do. Go for the weak spots like the face.
Attention, please. Attention, please, because apparently there's confusion. So, the way Balmon's book works, to obtain a piece of information from within the book, a task needs to be fulfilled. Otherwise, if the task is not fulfilled but the information is gained from the book, Balmon gets your soul. So to prevent that, a task of equal-ish value needs to be fulfilled. In this case, you all as your rookie forms, minus those two and Terry, because I know Terry doesn't have combat particles on this, so you're allowed Gautamon.
I can headbutt you.
Yes. Fine, if you're fine with that, then fine by me. Okay. So. Questions?
No, but plenty of concerns.
Can they use Terrier Bomb as a slingshot?
The tamers
Do
do not
not.
need to participate as your partners are.
Booty
So,
on
okay.
the ammo.
So your partners don't need to, or the tamers don't need to participate as it is, as the bond between tamer and Digimon. Once the Digimon has fulfilled the task, it will also count for the tamer. This is to simplify this entire ordeal, because otherwise this will be a fucking nightmare. Plus, it puts my emphasis on the bond and how important it actually is.
Imagine having one.
I know, right? Okay. Questions? Clarification that needs be needed?
Wouldn't the bond be more shown if they do it together, or am I thought it was supposed to be a third
Yes.
rush all at once.
So, theoretically, you're correct. Yes. However, in this scenario, otherwise, I'm only one person. I know the sure as fuck she does not have her combat model ready.
Okay, but to be fair, I've been having bootleg carpal tunnel for the past couple days.
That's fair.
If it doesn't get by Wednesday, I'm going to by Wednesday. I'm going to the doctor.
Probably should go to the doctor.
Carpal team.
I recommend they, actually there's some exercise.
For some reason, finding it up made it worse. Finding it up made it worse.
I mean, it's going to. It's be a worse.
I don't want to load it on top of people, so I'll just change in the corner.
So,
Okay.
to make this more simple and less overbearing on me as well, because I'm just one person, the rules are as I've said. And
If you want, I
theoretically,
could watch
yes,
it from
you
the
are
back.
correct. No, you're fine. I can handle. So theoretically, yes, you are correct. Normally, doing it both Tamer and Digimon side by side would put my emphasis on the bond, but at the same time, this is also to show that even though they're not fighting side by side, that bond still persists. It's important. It's something strong enough that a deal such as the thing with Balmon's book persists through that bond. Crunch.
I might also run off and get some food since I don't need to fight in this one.
No, you don't. Still would have loved to have you here because Tamers and are probably chatting.
Oh, I'll still be here. I just need to grab some.
Then go grab your food.
I'll be here.
So, as for the map, Lance, where's the button for the spectator seat? Where's the button for Team A? Where's the button for Team
Spectators?
B?
You can go through the black thing here with the Bounty Hunter Guild logo. That'll bring you to the audience. If you are Team A, I'd say click the... Which one is Team A? You know what? Are they all fighting each other or are they fighting you? Just to confirm.
They're fighting me.
You go through the blue, they go, or no, they'll go through the blue, you go through the red. It's gonna be a hallway that leads to a bridge to the arena. It's straightforward.
Yippee. Okay.
I
stopped my
use the bridge
diamond
once
combat,
everybody is
uh-oh.
across, and I'll play
Did it
music so
charge?
you guys know to begin the fight.
No, I didn't expect to be on tonight because I just got out of work.
Fair.
That's why I was so late.
I'm just gonna watch it.
I'm gonna load
Unless you want me
the
to be-
evolution in the
unless you want me
corner
to be-
so we can just say she did it on the way.
So, if you don't take part as Hakmon, that would mean Natalia is
there's
not
no
privy
way
to the information.
that we can resolve
Same
it.
goes the other way around. If you go as Ren, it would be Lance
No
who's
way,
privy
what?
to the information, but
There's
not
no
Nat.
way once we go in that.
Okay,
that
so
we
I'll
can
come in
resolve it.
attack when after I lower the bridges.
How would
Let's
that
jump
work
from
with their
above.
memory share?
Fair enough. I'll just do it once we get there.
Excellent
So.
question!
Yeah, 'cause they shared
My turn on the Xbox.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, both Ren and Rex go in, I guess. I don't know.
That would be the easiest answer to get by technical.
Could do it by the information by proxy, by the person that learns the information shares it and not from the book directly.
Yeah, that is then
Yeah.
past my control, so yeah, that would work. So yes, you can partake as Ren.
Alright. That is if you're up for it.
Yeah, no, that's fine by me.
I mean, at that
Carry out here like I
And that way you
did.
can take
You
care of the
fighting or
map situation
spectating?
if there's something.
I'm not gonna
Announcer NPC now.
throw it into
I mean,
the ring
other
and make it
than
more
that,
complicated.
If you wanted both Hawkmon and Ren to participate, just
yeah.
having like showing
My
one
one
of these
question
guys how to
is,
turn
what does the
bridge
screaming
off and
chimp
then
button do?
doing it that way.
So, fantastic question, Lance.
What's up?
What does the screaming chimp button do?
Oh, it's a mirror.
That makes sense.
As in, you're watching yourself. And the horrors that is.
I thought
Why did I make it a screaming
Right.
chimp? I don't remember.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay. Yes. So, I guess we're just quickly gonna wait for Tempe to return so she doesn't go to the wrong area.
Sounds right. Walked in the middle of combat. Hey guys, what's up?
I think.
Bro, this is gonna fucking suck.
In the owner's box.
Yeah, because there's
There's
a bunch of
lot
rookies
you
fighting in
against
Ultimate.
me.
I mean, on the plus side, if Terry's knocked out right away, that means I don't have to continue struggling.
What is that sentence?
If I'm killed right away, I don't need to fight for my life anymore.
I did not put that right. Ow.
Thing is, I can heal you guys,
Fuck
so
you.
I am not going to kill anyone's character, neither will I be allowing anybody to be like, ah, you hit me so hard, I'm dead. No.
No death.
no.
If you fall in the lava, it's a respawn. It doesn't kill you.
Okay, because I'm worried that's gonna put out the fire.
and paper skin though.
There's also gonna be medical on standby.
melee,
Because it's not.
Yeah.
This would be the first time they fight side by side properly.
Alright,
if Terry gets knocked out, she's just back to Nyaramon.
What is it? I'm gonna be able to see. I'm gonna be able to see the little changes I did primarily.
Or Yukimi Bodemon, that one embarrasses the hell out of her. I'm like, God, I wish the Beast Spirit mission happened. Yeah, she's like, why would you do this to me?
Because you could throw your axe as well.
Well, sometimes you even have to do that.
It's stupid. Yeah, if it's hot out,
You
it's
say
Cover
bonanza.
all possibilities.
Bonanza.
Fight them.
Oh my god,
Where
there's
the
a mic
fuck
thing
do you
over
want
there.
to know if we
Yes.
can hear you, you
Ren,
harlot?
be an announcer.
Long range. Long range.
Awesome.
I got to use this model for something stupid.
Nothing but range. I was gonna do it mid-range capability with Fallout. Then that happened.
Put me in, I have to rehearse it. Speech.
I suppose
So-
you'll still have a chance.
We're part of the punchy club.
Probably. If we go back to the digital space after, yes, I'll probably do so. Otherwise, then I'll just work something out in text.
You're in the club too.
I realized this like later on. Other than Diaborba, this is the one with the most attacks.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Because
Damn, those are fuckers.
You go fast 4 attacks.
I'm showing you this before,
Cresselimon
mate.
only gets 2 attacks.
I forgot.
Jokermon only gets 2
I forgot
attacks.
it was that
Not
hard.
only that, but also
Warlock
in the
has like
dark
6 or
world
7.
with all
Thank
the
you
pointy
so
stuff.
goddamn much for letting me use his fucking face because I picked
Oh wait, does this one have any exclusion on?
character from Pika's D&D and it's turned out really good. Especially having shown
Take too long.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which,
Jingly keys.
Jingle.
Jingly
I'll do it
keys.
later.
Jingly keys. So I'm not quite sure how long Champy will need. So we're gonna skip the portion of me actually digivolving. So I will just swap into Balmon now. You all are good to switch into your combat models, provided you have some.
Okay, I'll switch. Okay, I switched.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Sorry, well, I guess we might as well digimon now then.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I might need to optimize your existing combat model
Again,
before I
you
make the
guys
next
are
one.
pressing the red button. I'm pressing the blue button. Once the buttons are pressed, your card's
Yeah,
up.
the
Same
Gatling
goes for the
physics
spectators.
definitely are an issue for some people.
This is gonna suck. I should probably get you Kimi Bodemon model ready because yeah, Terry's not gonna
I
last.
want to be an announcer droid. Come on.
Okay, you can be the announcer droid.
Roger.
Okay.
Interesting.
Gamers and Digimon, welcome to the first annual Balmon Royale, where a bunch of Digimon come to defeat the legendary Balmon. Who will be the strongest? Who will get the knowledge? Who will disperse the knowledge? Find out today at the Balmon Royale. Our fighters are loading into the hallways. As we speak, they're gruesome, they're ready, and they're all rookies. If you would like, place your bets at your local betting droids, or at your wonderful chairs provided by the Velour Bounty Hunters Guild that doesn't exist anymore.
As one
And
would
here come
say,
the rookies
Rip.
now. They should probably go one at a time, because I think that door was meant for one person at each time.
Oh, I'm gonna switch to a model that's taller. I can't see. There we go, I can see now.
The bridges have been lowered.
Are you not going to be in there?
Set. Ready. Set.
Why would I?
Fight.
Hmm?
It's just gonna complicate things.
Okay. By the way, Pika, quick question. Was that today?
14 minutes is the Cyberpunk game.
Okay.
Everything okay?
I might be very distracted because I am definitely going to stick in Digimon stuff as well. But I can have it.
Oh,
open.
you're fine, you're fine.
I can decide when all is closed.
This is looking like the smackdown of the millennia.
How's it going down there?
This fight is sponsored by the Digibytes Cafe. Have a bite. Digibite.
Well, all of them are still up.
Sponsored.
You're holding their own quite well then.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that they have a Digimon that can heal them, so...
I can't tell who's who. It's all shadows down there.
I can tell who's who. I could see terrorizing Balmon at his ankles.
Heck, I can barely see myself here. Only the shiny bits.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it is pretty dark. Balmon's been kind of close to the edge though, but he hasn't been like yeeted off yet.
Not surprising. These guys certainly know how to put the pressure on, but our training hasn't gone to waste either.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of rookies and pseudo-champion levels. I'm not too sure what the spirit users is technically champion level.
They're equal to champions, from what I can tell.
Yeah, but it's a bunch of rookies and
a couple champions.
Yeah, a couple champions. So. No, 2 champions, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, that's why I said a couple.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for where I hit.
But yeah, Terry's never really fought as Terriermon.
Yeah, you guys usually don't hold back in a combat situation. Can't blame you.
We usually can't. We can't afford to. Like, literally every single combat situation, it's like we can't hold back. We shouldn't hold back. It's like, I think the only times that she actually has to is during spars, and that's very few.
Is this the end of Balmon?
I mean, we've seen Mega levels basically wipe the floor with us, so...
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to get enough ultimates to actually stand a proper chance eventually.
Apparently not with a brutal blow to Ralon.
Oop, nearly gets knocked over.
What's this? The opponents are trying to push him into the lava.
Oh!
And he disappeared. Where'd he go?
Good disengagement.
Into the middle of the arena.
I mean, it's kind of the idea when you're getting almost nearly pushed to the edge, you want to go back to the middle. You'll have a chance to get yeeted off.
Reset position.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they've gotten a lot better at dealing with stronger opponents now since they're limited to their rookie phase. That was just the fact that there's so many of them.
Yeah, but still enough numbers, and usually you usually can't overpower any strong opponent, but
Numbers doesn't mean much if all of them are low quality.
or they don't have any experience.
There's still some credit to be had.
Nope. Nope.
Oh. Oh.
Nope. There we go. But is that enough considered for the win?
Oh, this is a giant TV screen over there.
Yeah, there's a TV screen over there, there's a TV screen over there. I think that one's
they threw
connected to the
Go-Go
drum.
into...
The bridges have been re-established. Please make your way to the audience area to go enjoy time with your cameras.
The condition was simply 2 satisfaction, so they could have called it whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah. It pushed me off though.
You got murdered.
Yeah, hard to deal with all of them at once, eh?
For somebody being murdered.
We were
still. Ideally, I'll be able to support you to prevent from being overwhelmed in a similar scenario.
Oh. I was gonna ask, did you see me, but you likely didn't because I was spelled the whole time.
Good haymaker,
I
Go-Go.
saw you. I saw you harassing Palmar.
Why are you apologizing?
I untied his
I didn't know
shoes.
if I bumped into it or not.
No, you're
No,
good.
because he
I was saying good haymaker.
Yeah, I untied his shoes. Oh, that is so fun.
I couldn't really see anything.
I wasn't sure if that was kind of ambitious.
The lighting is so dark in here.
Outnumbered, okay? I can
There
see going.
I'm not sorry, that was fun.
To be honest, I didn't notice that those screens existed.
Anyone
until
else
5
need
minutes
to
ago.
watch it or your shoelaces are forfeit again.
Pretty bad.
Okay, come.
I mean, I know that I dulled my whippers a bit, so it's not going to be too painful.
There we go.
No.
Should be good enough.
I know it's mostly due to the sheer amount of you guys, but you all have certainly improved dealing with it in an unorthodox situation.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't mean shit if the individual combatants don't know what they're doing.
Okay, Jingli, Keys.
That's fair. That's fair.
Those of you entertainers who participated, come with me down to the arena.
Okay. It's a little crispy. The creature.
So, the reason why I believe it's Kotamon. You didn't partake, so I'm not sure if it's safe to tell you. Sorry.
Justice is AFK.
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, we're moving back to the digital space.
Okay.
Alright, I'll see you later.
He ever
God.
really is ever gonna probably get used if there's information that he gains in that book.
Yep.
This is the
Other than that, it's probably never
what,
about the whole
Herms
thing.
made for my
Two things.
D&D character.
Oh boy.
Still one of these. I'm tired. I'm gonna get going then. No. No.
Also, by the way, Aku, it's just the fact that, so, guarantee memories are gonna be sticking around, so. It's basically what it is.
I have no regrets.
You okay, buddy?
No regretty spaghetti.
Are you sure about
You
that? For making
undid.
myself really tiny and going for the ankles, huh?
You undid my shoelaces twice.
Yep.
Yes, I did.
How would you kill someone who did your shoelaces?
He doesn't wear shoes.
You shit me in the face 3 times.
That's a plus shoes on her.
I got several shots in the face.
Putting Crocs on.
No! Good idea.
Thankfully, it was from a distance.
don't have laces.
Speed setting.
Point blank.
Also, clearly, I just need to try to cute my way out of this.
Or, you know, turn upside down.
How'd you do
I was
that?
about to say, do you really think that works on me?
I'm adorable. Why am I being turned
Mama.
upside down? This is cruelty.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
That's it.
How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't believe
feel like
how
I didn't get
unsettled
any
people
more
get
headway in
when
talking with
when
Zolo.
when my eyes are just blue.
Because they're so used to seeing me
Hey,
as
cool.
a pupil.
Yeah.
Ah,
I just want to say thanks
Even
for
if
talking
they
with
go like
Zolo
this.
before.
It's a little unnerving.
I'm having a lot of
I feel
problems
like if
with
I
him
lost
right
my
now.
peoples,
now I
it's
can
just
make eye
something people
contact
get
with both of
used
you.
We kind of got into a bit of a fight
I think
the
you
other
would
day.
be able to see if he did.
You guys are both getting into a spat because you both care.
Oh, I found a funny shirt that I was
sounds like.
thinking about wearing one day.
Honestly, that makes sense.
Was it?
Sometimes these things happen.
So
you know?
I found this shirt that
It
says my
means
eyes
be
are up
sure
here,
we'll
but don't
make-
look directly at them.
When are you gonna find his body parts?
Things will get better.
Whenever I can, really. As soon as I can, I want to jump right back into the cyber world and go in guns
Yes.
blazing.
Oh, I want to come too next time.
I think you're surprised to see more beings
That can
of
probably
chaos
help as well.
around.
We need to help out around here.
Well, we need as much help as we can get where we're from.
He's kind of mentally skilled for stuff like this. I would not be surprised if
I
he was
know how to
accepting
handle
it.
it, I suppose. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad your place is, though.
I cast mental damage
It's
whenever I
pretty
speak.
bad, but
It's
Emotional damage.
Not always.
Sometimes I do
Oh my
A
God.
emotional
conversation for another day. For
Awesome.
sure.
Oh my god.
that's a good point.
I think, like, both of us would have
I
to
got a
get
pretty
some
good track
time
record.
to prepare for that.
I am also very
Being a
tired.
problem.
The amount of times where people are freaked out because of her.
Like, go baby mode.
Yeah, the long Terry ruins people's days.
Long Terry, small eyes,
Okay, to
no
be fair,
pupils.
Long Terry
Me
freaks me out a little
being
bit.
me being the way I am is what got me chased out of my family.
I think I'm gonna head back home, guys.
Oh no.
Luckily, you want me to pick something up on the way home?
And they tried to eat
Nah.
You sure?
That would usually do it.
Hmm.
Okay.
I think it was Frederick.
I'm gonna
had a
get some
funny
cinnamon
idea
rolls anyway,
of
'cause I need
when I'm
snacks.
Lady Devimon giving myself Terriermon proportions.
Yeah.
Big head, tiny arms and legs. That would be interesting.
I
though,
can't
wouldn't it?
imagine. Bobblehead.
I think it's about time people start getting rest.
Yeah. More or
I'm
less.
gonna commit crimes.
Back to the woods.
Do that. I can't believe they're encrypted. Harry. Yes? No crimes. Stop it. Crimes! Oh.
No, don't worry. I just basically have to devolve her, and then she can't do crimes.
What are you gonna do? Stop me?
You can divorce
Pulls
us.
out the Eric.
We'll find ways. You wouldn't.
You can just make us go
You
back
wouldn't
with that.
dare. Don't give me that smile, you fucking twink. Huh? Look at him, he's smiling. He's got that fucking goofy ass look on his face. Don't give me that look at the bottom.
Says the bottom.
How would you know?
Gee, why would I know
That sounds horrifying! I feel like I've opened a can of worms I can't exactly close. Yeah, I'm down in it now. That's it, your ankles are forfeit.
They're armored.
Having fun? Yes. I don't want to move, I don't want to accidentally hurt her mouth.
It's gonna take a while before you reach the ankles.
I don't
You
think
could
you're something
shrink
else.
and climb in there.
No.
Why did I give you
Scruffs. It's a gentle one. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lift you that high. Father, help.
You didn't see yourself.
Gently. Oh my god! I can't believe you killed me. I forgot to turn that off. Oh, that was so funny. I can't believe I'm dead. I've been murdered. No.
I'm going to gently put you down, proceed to create an explosion.
I'm gonna gently put you down, leaves a crater behind. I've sinned. So, Kier, don't be alarmed. I'm gonna climb into your hood and take a nap.
Okay.
Oh. I hope your back's not ticklish. Under the jacket, up the back.
That's what you meant.
That's interesting.
She's only done that once other time.
Nap time.
Yeah.
Speaking on nap time, I think I'll go take a nap too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go in the forest, but I was there and he's probably going to scare me.
Yeah, isn't the flower area where you put your tent usually?
Yeah, I know I have a room inside the inn, but sometimes I like the flower area.
I mean, you can just imagine it being the flower area, or basically make a miniature flower area in that room.
Yeah, it went on its own. It became a little forest with a campfire and then got
Yeah, if
food
you
and
want it
stuff.
to be that way, it can be that way. It's programmable.
No,
Yanka
it
made
is
it that way.
already, I think. But I didn't think I could put flowers in it.
Probably.
Hey, Agnemon.
Yeah?
And he's good.
I have a question.
Okay, good news. Home's not burning down. Oh, sorry.
Does Do environmental factors influence your power?
Very occasionally.
So does a thing. We're merely wondering because we spoke with Ronamon and she felt like that she couldn't be at her fullest.
It's possible. I mean, while we were on the island, I definitely didn't feel like I could do anything. Well, that's wrong. It's more of
not the right element there.
yeah, kind of being stifled instead of actually being able to go at full capacity.
I mean,
feels like being permanently in the pear wiggler.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I thought it up to be.
Imagine somebody constantly squeezing your chest type of deal.
Yeah.
Got it.
But nothing's there.
Well, there,
So we have confirmation to that.
at least in the arena, it felt
Yeah,
like I was
I
able
get
to
that
actually,
feeling sometimes.
you know, blast things without having to worry about exhaustion. So, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if arena had something to do with that. Even if it was programmed.
It seemed to match up at least. Well,
That explains
I'll
why
tell Ron
Sheena was
then.
not why Sheena
Did you
was
know
not
that?
healing until Ryan got out.
she's fine, she's just in the water.
Okay.
Got in the water.
I mean, in her element, so.
Pretty much, yeah. Granted, I know very little of how all the spirit business works, so...
You think we know any better?
One is like one mystery at a time.
Considering how little we know of our own network, I'm entirely lost.
Understandable.
What's so funny?
It's good. Vaughn literally did this and disappeared.
Oh no! Wait, does it turn out same shit?
She does it sometimes, but she doesn't do the hand sign. So. Somebody sounds happy.
I go take a nap in the forest and if you hear lightning, I probably shot the tower.
Understandable.
Huh?
So apparently Tawa likes to scare Shin, so he reacts in lightning. So you might not want to go sleep over there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll stay sleeping where I normally do. There's a really cozy patch of grass over by the building that's way over there, and it's just so nice.
I'm surprised you'd go with the patch of grass there instead of all those patches of grass around here.
It's a big patch of grass without a wall near it. Well, there's a wall near it, but like there's plenty of grass that's not like up against the wall.
So there's a lot of space of grass.
Yeah, there's a lot of space so I can just lay down and have my wings out.
Fair enough. Anyways, I think I'm gonna head out for now.
Okay.
And then the little goober over here in my clothes deciding to apparently climb up through my jacket. She hasn't done that in a while.
I'm the outside bit.
Normally she does, but for some reason this time she decided to lift, climb up.
She's like a hamster.
Especially when she's small. Ugh.
That's also a
Anyways.
concern because hamsters are very likely to die for fun.
One, she's a Digimon.
Was there more to it, or did you just decide to start counting for fun?
I don't know. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
See you, Aku.
Aku, are you okay?
Yep.
I don't know. I can't tell if they're asleep or not.
I think there's.
Yep, I'm fine.
Okay.
Good. It is nice enough out here that I'm just self.
Huh?
You know, nap outside for once instead of napping inside or in the underbrows.
Napping outside is so cozy.
Yeah.
The bugs are what make outside naps uncomfortable, but there are no bugs
Yeah, that's
here.
why I don't usually do it, but no bugs here.
Someone mentioned what if a bug Digimon joins the group, and I said please don't jinx it.
I mean, if they're not bug sized, it'd be kind of normal.
It'd still be freaky. I'd have to get used to it.
We'd have to get used to that. I'm gonna actually go check on. Wow. Fucking fast here.
Your speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on Sheena. I think this was one of the they actually fought together, and I want to make sure she's all right after that. Like, I know she's doing better, and probably better than me because she's used to it, but
should I come
more or
with
less
the check?
just. But if you want to,
Yeah.
Hello. Ah.
Combs your hair.
I can accept this. Thank you. If I'm well acquainted, you must be a Kotemon?
Yeah.
Cool. This is a random question, but,
Just pulls out a notepad and a pen.
could you, give me an autograph?
Well, it's certainly been a while. Relax, it's just Impmon. He's just gotten a bit bigger since you've last seen him.
Just him! Good to know.
Yo, Balmon's
Hi.
the name.
It's a pleasure to, see what you've, grown up to be.
Thanks. by
one of the metaverses.
I was useless this whole fight. I wasn't doing much. I'm gonna be heading out, so I'll see you guys later.
Take care,
Bye.
Kier.
Have a good night.
A go cookie.
There is a few, obviously, ethics notifications.
Oh.
Ah.
Hey y'all.
Hi.
You doing alright? Listen. Don't think I got anything else on my end. Do you want to possibly watch World Trigger?
Sure.
You wanna stick to Taloria?
I don't mind.
Oh. Can hug.
VRC just timed me out.
Gotta love it. Sorry, just doing some last minute checks on some things. Okay. Oh, freaking heck. See you there.